What's cracking? It's your Uncle 79, the Spiritual Savage, here to bring you a message. Please like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, select the all options so that you know all of my uploads. You feel me? Let me move this back some. Sorry about that. Let's give some thanks to my dad, the Most High, for bringing us here to commune with the divine at this given time. Thank you for the downloads, Dad. I appreciate you. I was laying down in bed and with karma, and I started getting the God bumps. I said no. I got more God bumps. I guess I had to get up. So I just got up and shit. Thank you. What's up, spirit guides and spirit teams? I appreciate you tapping in. I'd also like to just say thank you again, to everybody, supporters, subscribers, comments, shares, the love you send. What's up, baby? All right, let's get to this, y'all. I recorded a video earlier. I'm still on the fence about whether or not I want to. I have to talk to God about it again. Talk to Spirit about it. See if I should release it or not. Only because I think it's a good message. I'll just talk about it now. How about that? Well, listen. There is, okay, so, how do I want to say this? I think it's very important for people to understand everywhere. And I'm trying to find a better way to say spiritual community, because I kind of feel like we're all spiritual. We're all spiritual beings having a human experience. Some of us are spiritual beings having a demon experience, but nonetheless, they're still spirits, ain't they? Okay. Shit. That's real. I'll just say the collective, because there's a big difference, okay? The collective. Well, first of all, I would really like to, there's a part of me that just wishes people would just mind their damn business and stop being so fucking judgmental of people. This is something off topic of what I was gonna pull the cards on 2 on the clock. I just really I'm so tired of hearing people, and I don't have to listen to it. I guess I understand that religious people have very, very, they stand by what they believe, and they should. Shit, I stand by what I believe. What I believe doesn't incorporate any kind of hatred towards people due to their sexual orientation or who they choose to lay up and sleep with, as long as it ain't no motherfucking child or an animal, But I've been getting, there's a lot of messages in these messages, in the tarot messages, these spiritual messages, these religious messages, because I tune into some people who are Christian, that offer good programming. Just put that card there. But I do, and you take what resonates and leave what does not. I think it's unfortunate that a lot of good messages come through from people, and I'm like thinking about just unsubscribing and not listening to them anymore, because I'm tired of hearing the little references about homosexuality. It's to liken it to like bestiality and things like that. Things of a deviant nature is disturbing as fuck to me, because I thought about it earlier, and it's like, I read the Bible, and I do trust the Word of God. But I don't trust how man chose to transcribe everything in that Bible. I just don't. Go Vikings. I don't trust how man will bend and twist words and reconstruct conversations and situations to fit an agenda. It's happened to me in my personal life repeatedly. And so that's the game doesn't change. Jealousy is still there, envy is still there, hatred is still there. And so what you have control, people who want to control and dominate the masses, or just be a fucking dictator. Or want to control what people do. Because 9 times out of 10, people out Sodom and Gomorrah want to go there. No, it was about people wanting to fuck on angels. It had nothing to do with homosexuality. It just didn't. I've read that shit I don't know how many times, and I'm still looking for where it says gays are dead, homosexual, But these are things that, this is what I'm saying. I'm not a heavily religious person. I have not read the entire Bible, but this is what I will say. Okay? The Bible says, put your trust in God, not in man. God didn't write that Bible. A man did. And it's been rewritten how many times? How many chapters of the actual Bible have been removed and hidden from us? How many times has it been altered to fit a very specific agenda? Just for starters, it was used to justify slavery, Jim Crow. Okay, it's also been used to oppress women for centuries and centuries. And when I say oppress women, I'm not talking about the initial role that God made man first, and that, he made his wife as his companion, however anybody wants to choose to look at that. Okay? But we're talking about the oppression of people. Okay? I just think that overall, I'm sick and tired of hearing the conversation. Because I put my faith in God, not man, and God is in my heart. And best believe that if my sexuality was offensive to the Most High God, I wouldn't be sitting here delivering these messages. I would feel it in my heart, and I would figure out a remedy. I would have to remedy that situation, or God would deliver me from me being me. Don't you think? If God says put your faith in God, instead of man, then I'm going to tell you if something doesn't sound right to me or doesn't feel right, I'm going to have to take another look at it. But there's never a moment where I don't feel like God doesn't feel right within me. And I think that people that go around I think that people are they grew up in church, or grow up with a very particular doctrine or belief system, and I think that people are just misguided. They really are. It's a shame though, because there are these things that create so much of a divide and a difference, and stops them. And the moment that you're listening to somebody and you're like, okay, I can dig it, and they say something that to me is very kind of very ignorant, or very much of a projection. A lot of times, you just say, I don't, and then they'll go, well, yeah, it must not be from, it must not, but maybe not, maybe I shouldn't be listening to you. And I'm gonna rethink these things. That's why, regardless, I use profanity. Yes, I do. I may say some things that are unpopular, but my messages are for everybody. There's nobody I exclude from my messages. Demons can get it too. So can light workers. So can chosen one. Everybody can get it coming around here. It's all inclusive. But I just think that, the nerve of people to think the word of God can't evolve. It has to stay the same. I just feel like, if anything, people swear up and down they got God in their lives and in their hearts, yet they spew out hatred. They discriminate. They create divide and division. But people will do what they do. It's just a comment, just a commentary on what I feel goes on. And I'm not saying this to create any more divide. If anybody that hears this that, maybe could go back and maybe take another look and say, well, maybe I should rethink how I put my messages out there. If I'm trying to include everybody, then maybe I should be more aware of what I say. Because again, I've walked in my body for 43 years, and I've never once had a shameful bone for my sexuality or the love that I share for another person, because that's what it's based upon, anyways. That's why I don't lay up with anybody. I can't do that just with anybody, because it's about love for me. There has to be that love and connection there. It really does, or it ain't happening, Captain. You feel me? But then overall too, what I'm also saying too is, how dare people to think the word of God can't evolve? That's what I'll say. Okay. I think that conversation just I don't think it's gonna be a conversation we're gonna be having forever. But I think that people, especially in these religious and Christian communities, I said it because that's where I've been hearing it a lot lately. I'm just offering my commentary on it. You have a lot of young people out here, who are born gay. Listen, I'm not a homosexual. I'm not gay because somebody molested me when I was a kid. That's not what it is. I know. I was made this way, and so are a bunch of other people. So to disqualify people like me, or who identify, or who I don't like labels. You know, I'm me. But there are a lot of people that identify as homosexual or gay or lesbian. How dare anybody try to disqualify people with the word of God, when these same people ride hard for God, if not harder than these motherfuckers. You feel me? I'll be right back. I'm back. Okay, so let's get on with this reading. Teaching. All right, teaching. You got roots there. There's a tree there. Tree people. You could be a tree person. You could like nature. You could learn from trees. I learn from trees. I learn from roots. This could have something to do with your family. We're using the shamanic healing oracle deck. All right, so let's see teaching. Ancient wisdom is in the reverse. Okay. Emotional release. New beginnings. All right. So what am I hearing? Teaching. Ancient wisdom in the reverse, emotional release, and then new beginnings. Okay. And right at the bottom of the deck is transformation. We're just going to set the deck up right so I can. Don't nobody else even live on this damn floor. That's a shame. People got way too much going on. The ghetto. Talking about that ghetto. Listen, you know, everybody goes through it. Hell, I done put holes in walls in places I don't live before, fighting with dumbass niggas too, so it is what it is, you feel me? So we have teaching. Teaching is the overall message. So teaching requires a teacher and a student, but it also requires a student to be a teacher. People don't really quite understand that. It's just like the word of God evolves, the way people learn, the things that we teach people evolve as well. And so the only way a teacher can stay up on that is if they remain a student and be willing to learn, to teach others. All right. So what we have here is somebody needs to be taught something. Okay. Because we got ancient wisdom here in the reverse, which means that somebody is lacking some type of information, knowledge, skill. For ancient wisdom, ancient esoteric wisdom. So ancient wisdom. Clarify ancient wisdom. The magician. You could be a Gemini. Could be a Gemini. What about this Gemini energy? Gemini Virgo. So what we have here is we have somebody who's a magician or who wants to be a magician, who has no idea what they're doing. That's what I'm hearing. Who's lacking the ancient wisdom to really be in their full power. Okay, but we're gonna see. Yeah, we got a tower at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, this is a shocking moment for this person. Okay, I'm picking up on the fact they're about to find out or people are about to find out. Somebody about to find out. Let's just clarify the magician to ancient wisdom. This person could be 34 years old or 43. No spirit. Let me get. There we go. This dude is a magician. Or really wants to be magical. Okay, we got the magician and the King of Wands. The King of Wands is highly, he's a warlock or a wizard. We can say he's an upright. Okay. These energies are coming out in the upright because this person means well, but they just don't have the wisdom. That's what I'm hearing. So they're teaching. So maybe they're about to be taught something. We got the King of Pentacles here. The King of Pentacles in the reverse is somebody who basically does bad business. Somebody who will do anything for some money, will conduct bad business. Really, the Queen of Pentacles will do anything for money, but I guess this person will too. But I'm picking up that this person does what they do. The magician, this magician shit, whatever it is, whatever they're lacking the ancient wisdom in, they're making some money off of it. They are. I'm not going to say pretending, but there's some type of judgment that's been called for them to stop. Okay. I was talking about the collective. This could be the collective, or family. This could be somebody in your family, but this could be somebody who lacks. What am I hearing here? Who lacks the connection? A connection from like ancestors, family, lineage, DNA. They don't have that, so they're being told to quit. And then we have justice. Yeah, they're about to receive some communication. Maybe something from the ethers telling them to stop, because the God's watching. This is spying. This is just somebody's watching. Yeah, see, to stop again. I cannot make this shit up. Okay. We got the Strength card in the reverse, and the instruction card again. They're not following instructions. They're not tapped in, so they don't really hear the messages to quit. You feel me? So they lack the ancient wisdom. They don't have a connection to ancestors, is what I'm hearing. So this is who's lacking the ancient wisdom. Okay. Let me shuffle these cards again. Damn. Emotional release. Let's see. So there's not a transformation that's occurring for this person because they lack the ancient wisdom. Maybe it's not that they're not transforming, but it's not the transformation that they want. Yeah, and this is causing them to be very miserable. Okay, they're not really tapping into their feminine energy to get this inner journey done. They need to tap into their feminine energy. They're in their masculine energy, as indicated by the Magician and the King of Wands. And then also too, there's some sexual energy there that's going on too. There's really kind of like a lot of testosterone going here. But they're stripping illusions. Illusions are being, reunion of souls. They lack creativity. The creativity's in the reverse. But it's not the transformation that they want. Okay, it's kind of like wanting to drive a car, but you can't, and you get mad because you can't drive the car. But you've not taken the time to learn how to drive. You haven't taken driver's ed. You've never really been behind the wheel, maybe once or twice. You've tried it didn't really work. But then you get mad when somebody says you can't drive my car. Well, you don't know how to drive the car. Well, I can drive a car, and you give them the car. You hand over your keys. They get behind the wheel and they crash your entire fucking car. Okay. That's what I heard. I don't know why that example wasn't significant. This could be a car could be very significant for whoever's listening to this. Yeah, and that's the name of that tune. Spirit said that's it. This it's over. It's a done deal for this energy. This cycle has just come to a close for this energy. Maybe a cycle of transformation. Since transformation, maybe this is only this. I hate to say it, but I'm just saying maybe this is as far as it goes for them. The transformation has stopped. They don't get to go any further. They're heartbroken behind this shit. Emotional release. We'll put that underneath there. Give me a more. They could be 37 years old as well. 3 plus 7 equals 10. That's an ending. Okay, so with an ending comes a new beginning. We got new beginnings at the end right here. So we got endings. We got the world. We got emotional release. This person needs to have an emotional release. We got the 3 of Swords. Clarify. This person needs to make some type of offering. Quickly. Because they're trapped in their head about something. But see, this is an imbalance giving to the divine, to their intuition. They've not done the work. You see this, the 6 of Pentacles to the High Priestess. They're not offering anything. Maybe not even to ancestors. You know, a lot of times for ancestors or you know, trying to connect with spirits, well, we're not going to take it that far. We're just going to say ancestors. All you have to do is say thank you and talk to them. That's usually an even exchange, especially if you don't really have anything to give them. You know, if you don't do like altar work, you can just speak with them. You can meditate. You can commune with them. You can eat their favorite food. You can drink their favorite liquors. If they smoke cigarettes, you can smoke a cigarette for them every now and again. You can write to them. There's a bunch of different things. You can burn candles for them. This person is not doing that. I'm telling you that they're not. This is not giving to the ancestors, not giving to their third eye, not giving to their intuition. This person doesn't, because they don't have the ancient wisdom. And a lot of times too, we can study, we can read about ancient wisdom, but ancient esoteric wisdom is generally things that come from the divine, that you have in you already from a previous life, or something that you've been gifted from your ancestors, from the divine, whomever. That's the way I feel about it anyway. I could be wrong, you know. Yeah, this person, see, there we go again. This is things from the past. This is childhood. This person doesn't have. There's some things in this person's childhood that's preventing them from that's not healed. Damn. And here we go again. This person needs to do. There's some quick action. There's a call to justice. A call to action is what I just heard. A call to action. To maybe actually learn something from people that know what it's about. This card gives you witchy poo vibes sometimes, like Soul Tribe family. But this person doesn't. Can you really teach somebody to? I don't know. I believe muggles can do magic. They can, just like anybody can read cards. Anybody can read tarot cards if you know the meaning of the cards. But I always say, can the cards read you? Do you hear the story of the cards? Do you hear the story that the cards are telling you? You feel me? Because when I read these cards, I'm not giving the definitions of the cards. The standard definitions are incorporated within these cards. But overall, the cards tell me a story, and then I tell you, with my third eye gift of seeing what the story is. Because the cards aren't speaking to me. There's an exchange with the cards as well. That's why you gotta sage your cards. That's why you talk to your cards. You build relationships. You know which cards are gonna give you the answers you're looking for, or the answers that somebody's looking for, or to tell a story, to give some clarification or confirmations. Anyway, but this person has been called to stop. There's a call to action. These could actually be people stopping this person. Because I don't, oh, damn, these two cards are in there. What is it? The Emperor. Yep, this person, I'm trying to tell you, and that masculine energy is at the Wheel of Fortune. Call to action. Call to action. There's people, listen, these people are trying to stop this person because they're in a karmic Wheel of Fortune at the bottom. And I told you, this person is in some very masculine energy. Trying to tell you, what did I say? Okay? So, emotional release. This person needs to make an offering to their inner child. That's what I just heard. I pulled the card out because there's nothing being done to bring balance to their situation. Exactly, because there's an imbalance. There's an imbalance of unrequited love for themselves and for the divine. That's what I heard. So the person has to make an offering to themselves and the divine, so that they can transform, so that they can have these new beginnings that are there. What's in the new beginnings for this person? Because I'm not going to make this too much longer. This is basically the reading that I had earlier. I'm just cleaning it up some, but it's I'm just what I'm saying about the cards. It's a relationship. The cards knew that I wanted to tell a story from earlier, but didn't. I had to really kind of redo it a little bit. And so the cards provided me with the groundwork, the foundation on how to tell the story for this person. Hopefully they get it. Okay, so you got this person's because of this transformation, this person is stuck because they refuse to transform. They refuse to just transform. It's kind of like a butterfly trying to be a caterpillar. No, that's reverse order. Like being a magician, being a mystic, being tapped in, having clairs, being a reader, being anything of the esoteric. What's the word I'm looking for? Esoteric what? Knowledge base. Let's just say that. Possessing the esoteric wisdom, but moreover, being magical. Because everybody's a spiritual being, but there's also you all know what I'm saying. Everybody's a spiritual being having a human experience. But then there are those of us that are spiritual as fuck. A chosen person. I don't even. Yeah, let's just say that, because then that sounds like but it is very exclusive. We got to admit that everybody can't. If many are called, but few are chosen. But even still, though, the ones that aren't chosen still have magic. Some people still have gifts, but I think that anybody can work on their gifts. Their spirit, can tap in. But this person is just not tapping in. Let's just make it simple. This person is not tapped in. And so they have not gone through the transformation that it takes to have the awakening to be in a 5D consciousness, a Christ consciousness. To tap into ancestors. Okay. So they're stuck. Okay. And this is and to also clarify, this is a sacrifice. This person refuses to. This is sacrifice. This person refuses to make the necessary sacrifices to become awakened. And so their new beginnings come with the 10 of Wands to the 9 of Swords. More burdens and more sleepless nights. There's, just emotional release, this heartbreak energy. And this is how they're being taught. This could be their lesson right now. If anybody, this could resonate with anybody really that's having a hard time connecting. I'm gonna tell you right now. Let me tell you what happened with me. I had to give up drugs, alcohol. I still drink every now and again, but I'm not a fucking wino like I used to be. Nor am I getting high. And I got high every motherfucking day. You feel me? All day and night. But see, I was even tapped in then. I ain't gonna lie to you. It was a very unhealthy tapping in because it was way too much. And I'm not encouraging anybody to use drugs to tap in because I don't need to do that. But it's a very different kind of. I was using it like a portal drug any motherfucking way. So it was taking me into some portals and allowing me to see some things that only made my transformation a lot harder. And plus, it was numbing my ability, numbing my feelings inside. It was arresting my ability to connect with my inner self, my inner child, and do that healing as well. To do my shadow work. Okay, created a lot more shadow work for me to do. Or delayed it. Let's just say that. Okay? But you have to live, you have to be on the path of righteousness. And you can't be a pretender either because God knows you're pretending. So do so do ancestors, so do spirits, so do the cards. That's why I don't be tripping about not having over, a whole bunch of damn subscribers because everybody's not gonna vibe with what I'm saying. Everybody's not gonna be able to tap into what I'm saying. My messages are not for everybody. Can everybody learn something from the things I say? I definitely believe so. But only certain people are going to be drawn to my messages at this time, But one day at a time, you feel me? But these people, this person or these people, because this person is not the only person that does this. But I'm picking up on this energy because they be in my energy. That's the truth, Ruth. And so, you can't trans. It took me 43 years to get to this place. Okay, 43 years, and have gone through a lot of different things, just like a lot of other people on this platform. I find it highly disrespectful that anybody comes along and wants to pretend to be somebody like me or somebody like you, if you understand what I'm saying, because I've gone through hell and back and survived many times to be here and give these messages without any expectation of anything. Okay? So, take that energy as it resonates. You are not, whoever this message resonates with, if you're this person that's wanting this transformation but have not gotten it yet, it is because that you're not allowing yourself to transform. That's it. You don't know what kind of gifts that the Most High has for you, or the ancestors, or the divine. Are you gonna jump up there or not, homeboy? Go on up there. Anyway, you don't know. A lot of our clairs develop over time. We don't just get them all at one time. But I've known from a very young age that I've had gifts. you know. And so, yeah, people go through things. People go through hard times. People go through dark nights of the soul all the time. But that doesn't entitle anybody to come along and say that they have gifts. Okay? Or try to compete with people who actually do and do things to prevent people with actual gifts from doing their job here. Trying to take over in a spot in a lane that you shouldn't even be driving in. That's the truth. And I'm not being nasty. I'm just telling the truth. You know? Yeah, and then you can get that with a fortune. Then you have a reason to celebrate when you allow the transformation to occur. You feel me? Okay? And that's the truth. And you can't rush it. This is the Knight of Pentacles. You got to slow but steady. It took all of us slow but steady. Even from having gifts at a very young age. The Spirit again says that is the truth. Okay? Going and keeping it, staying in. Here we go. This is what Spirit's saying. Spirit's saying that you'll have this brand new passionate beginning when you can let go of negative, low vibrational karmic partnerships. When you can stop being miserable. Okay? When you can stop making the wrong investment. Okay? Stop playing a martyr. Stop worrying about money. Okay? Again, stop making the wrong kind of judgments about what you have to sacrifice. Because you have not made the ultimate sacrifice. That's the reason why the Ace of Pentacles comes after judgment. Judgment is about the rapture, being ascending. Okay? Like being resurrected. And this means no, you have not made the right offering. You're not, because untold story, okay? About, listen, because you're not used to being on your own. You have not done it alone. Okay, that's what you're not telling people. Again, Spirit says that's the truth. Okay. You got to work to come out of this impoverished spiritual state that you're in. I don't know what to call it. You feel like you're being left out in the cold. You have to fix your inner child because you're not alone. None of us are. You're lonely, but you're never alone. Your ancestors are still waiting for it. This could be considered an ancestor card. They're waiting on you to stop thinking that you're alone. See, you think you're alone, but you're not. You're just lonely, or you're not making the connection because you're doing all this unhealthy shit. That's the truth, Ruth. Take it from me. But you need to really stop sharing with motherfuckers doing black magic, and you're doing black magic on the low too. Okay, you're receiving from a community of people that don't really know that you're dibbling and dabbling into black magic. Okay. Any final words? Final word. That's probably why I couldn't go to sleep, because until you make the transformation, Spirit says do not expect a brand new beginning. In that order, apple orchard. And I think that that's fair. Okay? Because a lot of people, there are people that I know have had it even worse than I've had it. And they're waiting on their brand new beginning. And for anybody to come along and think that they should be able to have a brand new beginning in this day and age, in this spiritualist fuck kind of community without doing the work is totally unfair. And I think it's even more horrible for people to try to stop people, prevent people, and block people on this platform or in life from fulfilling their obligation to the Most High and the Galactic Federation, however anybody chooses to look at it. But that we ought to fulfill our assignments, to complete our assignments. Because again, I ain't coming back to this motherfucker after this round. Okay, take the energy as it resonates. I'm gonna close this reading out. I hope this message helped. This is just a late night rant from me, I guess. It's 11:58 p.m. January 6, 2024, 2 minutes before midnight. 29 degrees Fahrenheit and cloudy. This is late, so I've been up for a while, so I'm about to take my ass to bed. Try to anyway. But I'm your Uncle 79, the Spiritual Savage. Remember, you grow, I grow, I grow, you grow, we grow together. It's always love and light around this bitch. And as always, I love you. Take it easy. Deuces.